Okay, so I got scammed on Facebook Marketplace. Okay, so in the last video, I posted that I bought a couple of cars. Now, I bought the Mitsubishi Colt for $500, and I bought a Honda Accord Euro, which was like at the end of the video, sort of coming off the tow truck. Now, the guy, he said in the post, oh, the car was working fine and then it just stopped. Don't know what's wrong with it. I asked him, is it the head gasket? He said no. Now look. I don't mean to sound racist, but I have never bought a car that's good off a Lebanese person or Middle Eastern. I just have not, and I'm not trying to sound racist, I swear to God, but every car that they sell is dodgy. I've found that they're all dodgy. They will lie to your face. They will tell you, oh yeah, well bro, the car's good, nothing wrong with it. The car, I swear to God, it runs great. It just needs something small to fix it. I don't know what it is. It's always the same fucking answers, man. So yeah, I bought the car off a Lebanese dude or Middle Eastern or whatever. And look, I'm sure there's dudes out there that are Middle Eastern and are trying to make an actual honest sale, but for the most part, I have not come across one so far. But anyways, on to the point. I got the car sight unseen. Biggest mistake I made. I shouldn't have gone and bought a car that I didn't go and see in person. It could have saved me a lot of bullshit and fucking around. But I bought the car anyways. I thought, figured $2,000. I mean, that's how much I paid for it, $2,000. And so I got the car, came off the tow truck, tried to start it up, wasn't starting. Figured, okay, well, I'm not going to go around and try and replace too many things in the car before figuring out what the compression is. So I ordered a compression tester kit because, the ones that you order from Amazon especially, they're quite trash, but they do the job. However, I fucked my one up the last time I used it, so I had to order another one. Anyway, so I get the kit and I do some compression testing, and my results, I've got the numbers here. Okay, so my results were cylinder 4 was 144 psi, cylinder 3 was 80 psi, cylinder 2 was 95 psi, and cylinder 1 was 133 psi. So judging by the fact that there's two cylinders right next to each other that are both abnormally low in compression, I would assume that it's probably a head gasket. I mean, it just doesn't make sense that two piston rings or whatever the fuck it is could go to shit at the exact same time. I mean, to me, I reckon it's a head gasket. I mean, followed by the bubbling that was in the coolant reservoir tank. I would definitely say it's probably a head gasket. So I have got pretty much two options, or three options actually. Now, honestly, if I had known and if I had taken the time to just go there and check this car out myself, I probably could have avoided this entire thing in the first place. But you know what? I will take the L because I was lazy, and in the end of the day, it's my fault. I knew what I was doing. I took the risk and I accepted that. And I accepted that I knew that it could have had a blown head. But anyway, so I've got three options. Either I just sell the car as it is for what I paid for it and hopefully someone buys it. Number two is I part the car out and I get my money back and probably make a little bit of extra profit. Or number three, I can get another engine, another K24 engine, and just swap it straight in. However, option number three is probably not the best option. Option number two is, I cannot be bothered parting cars out, so I'm most likely going to go with option number one. The blue car that I bought, the Mitsubishi Colt, that turned out very clean. It has 2 window regulators that need replacing. I have a guy that is willing to sell me 2 of them, and he only wants $300 for it. So I will probably just replace those regulators. But in the meantime, I'm still chucking it up for sale because it's still a clean car, and I've priced it a lot more cheaper than what I've seen on the marketplace. And considering I only paid $500 for it, I would say that I have a lot of wiggle room for profit. And that car actually turned out really clean. I gave it a good wash, took some nice photos, and yeah, man, that was a pretty clean build of this car. So I got a very good bargain for $500. What else? Flipping cars right now is extremely difficult. The market has tanked. It's absolute trash right now. Like, good luck even selling cars, man. I've got like 3 cars listed for so cheap right now, and man, I am struggling, man. I am struggling to sell any of these cars, even though I've listed them so cheap. Like, for example, this Mitsubishi Colt, I see them selling for like 8-9 grand, 6 grand, 7 grand, whatever, but I've listed mine at 5 grand, like 2 grand below the market price, and I'm happy to negotiate. Like, I'm happy to sell it for like 3-4 grand, like if someone offers. But the listing has quite a few saves and a lot of views, but it's just not really many people biting. I've had a few messages, but mostly people that just want to waste time. I mean, if you spend a lot of time in the marketplace, you will know how much time that people just want to waste. So right now I'm just fishing. I'm waiting for somebody to bite the hook and hopefully secure a sale. So, man, but yeah, I don't know. Like, flipping right now is so fucking hard. Unless you find a car for like next to nothing, like the $500 Colt. I mean, good luck, man. Like, it's just very hard right now. You probably make more money parting cars out, to be honest. But I just don't have the right workspace right now to be able to even part these cars out. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much an update on the Honda Accord Euro, which I am very disappointed about, because I was looking forward to just getting that thing running and getting it sold, because the car itself was actually quite clean, body's quite good, interior is really nice. One thing I did pull out a $500, they sell for like $600 online as a head unit, so it came with a nice Pioneer head unit. I'm probably just going to sell that separately to recuperate some money back from the car, and I also got a registration refund of $160, which was good. And that was for about 2.5 months of registration. So, I mean, if I sell the head unit for $300 to $400, if I can, and the registration, I mean, that's already $600 back. And it also has Honda Accord Euro mats, so I'll sell those as well for like $50 or something like that. It's got the full leather interior, which looks nice as well. But yeah, so essentially I spent 2.5 grand for a Mitsubishi Colt because, one of the cars obviously not working. So hopefully I can sell that. And yeah, I'm just going to sell it back for the price I paid for it. I'll just put it in the description that the coolant tank's, bubbling and that it's overheating. Somebody can fix it. I mean, if they want to fix it. It's not a hard swap, really. I mean, engine swaps in front-wheel drives are a lot easier than rear-wheel drives because you don't have to pull off drive shafts and all this other crap. From the middle, you don't have to really get under the car as much, which is good. But yeah, so my number one tip, if you're going to buy cars on the Facebook Marketplace that are like really cheap, just get a compression tester, man. Like, take a compression tester with you, check the car and turn it over and get a idea of how the car's actually running and the engine health. That's the most important thing. If you've got good compression, then the rest of the problems are probably significantly easy to fix. So yeah, man, if I was to go back and do that again, I would have taken the time to go there and do a compression test. But I was lazy. I had the car delivered to me. I was lazy, and yeah, this is the price you pay for stupidity, guys. Okay, so yeah, did I get scammed? I would say so to an extent, but at the same time, I probably deserved it. The car's not really worth more than 2K. Unless I part it out, I'm sure I could get probably more. But like I said, I cannot be bothered parting out. I really can't be bothered. And yeah, that pretty much sums this video up. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the story. I will keep updates happening on any other cars that I sell, and yeah, man, if you're flipping cars right now, good luck to you, brother, because it's not an easy market right now, to say the least. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.